Okay, so yeah, I'm like doing errands and stuff like that, so actually going to get some food. So yeah, I'm just going to keep this video short and sweet. So for those of you who haven't been on Twitter, there's been this little post made by Tayerr, Albino Topaz, that's the at name or whatever, and they just released this this fursuit company. It's a German name, I might butcher this, but it looks like it says like Zweitesich, something like that, Zweitesich. I don't speak German, so yeah, I'm gonna butcher that very, very hard, but it's supposed to be like a very authentic designer fursuit brand, and one of the main things is that a lot of other fursuit makers, they feel kind of invalidated at this because they're like, you know, what sets this fursuit maker aside from all the other fursuit makers in our community? Like, you know, how are they to make that claim saying that, oh, this work that I'm making, it's authentic, it's designer, and, you know, setting them on a different standard than, say, the regular fursuit makers? And I don't know if it's gonna, you know, blow up or not, but I just want to get your thoughts on the matter. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you can see like in the thumbnail, I have one of the suits featured. It's the lion suit, and yeah, you can take a look at it or whatever, and just kind of go on Twitter and check. Go on Twitter and check some of these things out for yourself, just to kind of have your own thoughts on the matter, because I mean, I understand where a lot of the fursuit makers are coming from, because it's like, how do you just kind of gauge that for yourself? How do you just say, hey, this stuff that I'm making right now, you know, it's legit, it's gonna come with the certificate of authenticity and all this stuff, and it's like, that's all well and good, but like, how do you separate, like, how do you make that, you know, that level of criteria or whatever? Like, who like, who can do that? Like, how do you just like set that bar? And I don't know if that's something that Tayerr is, you know, in the process of doing. Like, if that's, you know, what the goal is to like set that bar. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, let me know your thoughts on this whole thing, like designer fursuit brands and all that stuff from, like, you know, maker in our community. Like, what is your takeaway on that? Yeah, post your thoughts down in the dibbly below, and I'll share my thoughts with you guys. Wow!